And next is the number 4, LED. Ang ibig sabihin nito, in-explain ka agad, di pa sinasabi kung anong klaseng LED. Ano ba yan? Port Duplex LED. Ayan. So, itong Port Duplex LED light is used to indicate when Port Duplex mode is activated. Kapag activated siya, if you see this particular port or this port green light, then all ports that are turned off are in half duplex mode. So, inuulit natin, port duplex. So, ibig sabihin pala yan, pag nakita mo siya, you see green light, then all ports that are turned off, okay? In-off, nasa half duplex mode siya. At yung green naman, tinatawag natin when you see it green, so green LED also means that the port is considered to be in full duplex. So, maliwanag yan Number 5, Port Speed LED. Port Speed LED is used to indicate, ito yung nag-i-indicate na how well your switch is performing in terms of speed. Kaya nga port speed, di ba? When there is no active LED, kapag di mo siya nakikita, walang LED light, then, the port is operating at 10 Mbps, megabits per second. I don't think so that our switch in this modern day na gagamit ka pa ng 10 megabits per second. Okay? Usually, meron na tayo sa LAN card na 1,000 1 gigabits per seconds or 1,000 megabits per seconds. Karamihan pa rin nakikita ko dyan sa Rui, dyan sa, I'm talking about Oman, Muscat, and some other stores like, for example, India, Dubai, they have 100 megabits per seconds. A green LED light, dito sa ating port speed pa rin ang pinag-uusapan natin, tells you that the port is operating at a speed of 100 megabits per second. So, tandaan mo yan. Even in the exam, a green LED light, sinasabi niya sa'yo, pinapakita niya sa'yo na itong port na ito is operating o itong mga ports natin dito sa ating Ethernet ports, we have 24 ports at speed of 100 megabits per second. A blinking green LED port tells, parang pinag-iwalay ko, a blinking green LED port tells you that a port is operating quickly at 1,000 megaboy. Ito, ang hirap talaga pagpuyat Ano na mga pinagsasabi? Operating quickly at 1,000 megabits per second. Okay? Blinking green, So, pag ito ay steady lights, like, not really steady. It's like a green light. It tells you that the port is operating at the speed of 100 megabits per second. Sa interview, tinanong yan. Even ako, tinanong ko yan during the interview. Ang sagot sa akin Sir, ano yan Design. Design yan, sir. Design. Parang umulat bumagyo. Ayos lang Ay. Pang-anim na. Para matapos na tayo dito sa ating explanation dito sa taas. Sa likod naman, wala namang masyadong ipapaliwanag dito But on number 6, Power over Ethernet. Actually, dito sa ating Cisco 200-301, meron tong sariling topic. Itong si Power over Ethernet or PoE. So when you see PoE mode is selected, the LED light will be on, technically speaking. However, if there is no LED, then alam mo nang ibig sabihin, the PoE, etong ating Power over Ethernet mode hasn't been selected for use. So hindi siya nagamit o ginagamit. Kapag nakita mo yung green LED, means that PoE has been selected. Inuulit ko lang, and there will also be additional display colors shown on port LEDs containing further information. If itong LED natin is alternating in between, katulad ng sinabi ko sa inyo kanina lang na green and amber, then this means that PoE is being denied. Or maybe, due to fault, kaya siya nagbiblink ng amber, itong ating PoE LED light. Ayos, tapos na yung ating explanation dito sa bandang itaas ng ating Cisco Catalyst 2960. At sa baba naman, tandaan mo isang pizza box lang ito. Okay, yun ang tawag nila dyan. Kasi mukha siyang pizza box. Likuran niya itong nakikita mo sa bandang baba. Hindi sila magkapatong, okay? That is the back of this particular switch. Itong device na to. At itong pinakagitna, sorry about that. Itong pinakagitna, ito yung problema pag live recording. Anak ng show pa, nakalimutan na. Talagang naglalag. Kagabi pa ako. Ito yung plug natin. Power, yung supply. Naintindihan? At parang tinanggal nila yung RPS dito kasi merong RPS. So anyway, dito sa bandang kaliwa natin, makikita natin yung console. Ayan, nababasa natin console port, di ba? Pero kung titingnan mo, tatanungin mo ako, okay, ito sa kanan, ito yung uplink port. Ito Ethernet ports, di ba? Yung 24 ports natin na kung saan doon natin ipa-plug yung mga computers natin, other devices natin. Ito namang uplink ports. Kung meron tayong isang switch doon sa kabilang network, then you can plug that kasi high speed sila. Now, itong console port, ano ito hindi ka pwedeng magsalpak dito ng, although magkamukha sila ng Ethernet ports, even yung uplink, hindi ka mo pwedeng isalpak dito yung Ethernet cable natin, yung UTP cable natin. Pero may narinig ako some other engineers, they said if you plug into console port yung ating typical na Ethernet cable, papasok yan dyan kasi RJ45 yan, registered jack number 45 yan Lahat sila, itong nakikita mo mga ports na to, magkakamukha lang registered jack number 45 yan or RJ45. Pag sinalpak mo yan dyan sa console port natin, sasabog daw. Masusunog. Power difference? I don't think so. So ang gusto ko lang maintindihan mo, hindi mo pwedeng isalpak yung Ethernet UTP cable natin dyan. Kasi that is designed only for out-band connection. Okay? Out-of-band connection. For your console cable or rollover cable. Yan. Dito yan. Dito natin ipa-plug yan. Saglit lang. I-pull out natin. Hatakin natin dito yung image ng from Google na lang. Image ng console cable natin or yung tinatawag nating rollover cable. Kasi pwedeng ma-convert ito doon sa tinatawag nating USB. Wala na kasing RS-232 yung mga modernong laptop natin. So, kakailanganin natin ng converter. At magpo-provide niyan ay yung tinatawag na USB converter from RS-232 and then mako-convert siya dun sa ating USB and then we can start configuring the router or yung switch natin. Ito yung image. Ayan. Yan yung image. Ito naman yung image ng ordinary na or typical na RJ45 Ethernet. Yan. RJ45 din itong console cable natin. Ayan Kaya nga, pero madistinguish mo siya sa itsura kulay blue or light blue. And this is a flat cable, the console cable. Ito naman rounded, not medyo. Rounded yung ating UTP cable. Huwag kang magkakamali na sumagot sa interview. Okay, pwede kang magkamali, i-plug mo dyan. Nasa sayo yan It's your device. Plug mo yung Ethernet cable mo, UTP cable mo dyan sa console port. Experiment mo. Nothing happened. Pero pag sumagot ka sa interview or sa exam, yun. Something happened. Inuulit ko for the exam, for the interview, for clarification, itong connection natin mula sa ating switch, papunta dun sa ating computer, nagamit natin ang console cable natin or yung tinatawag nating rollover cable. Ito ay out of band. Meaning, wala tayong kinoconfigure na IP sa ating computer, sa ating device. It implies that you need to either physically connect a console cable to the device, to our console port dito sa likuran ng switch or sa router in order to access it or connect to the device via terminal server. And pag-aaralan natin yan kung anong gagamitin natin. I think we're gonna use a packet tracer here, but in real world, we can use a PuTTY. So, pag merong traffic na nangyayari or merong tinatawag na network traffic and you are using an IP address, katulad ng IP address dun sa computer mo, so that is an in-band is where the network traffic is. So to sum up, tandaan mo yung out-band connection ay mababa lang ang bandwidth nito, hindi katulad higher speed bandwidth, yun yung in-band connection. Out-of-band is we are connecting directly to a physical device. At yung tinatawag naman na in-band connection, hindi natin kailangan ng physical access dito. Okay? Does not require any physical access katulad ng out-of-band na kumukonect tayo directly. So meaning to say, if I'm gonna give you an example, kasi kailangan ito sa interview, not only for the exam, pag tinatanong ka, so this is the best video para sa'yo because I'm giving a real-world example based on my experience. And malimit itong tinatanong during the interview. Kaya along the way habang nagtuturo ako, natatouch natin. And then I want to give you a real-world example. Let's say, we're talking about in-band and out-band here. Let's say, if your network fails, user traffic will also fail. And so will in-band management, right? Will fail. But out-of-band management should still be available because it uses a completely independent path to connect, a path that is unlikely to be affected but affected by any failure to the infrastructure. Okay? To the infrastructure used by user traffic. So hindi siya maaapektuhan because meron silang sariling path. Naintindihan? And yung IT technician, network engineer still can access the device and see what's happening or what's going on there. And I'm gonna tell you, this is the best answer for that particular question. The difference between in-band and out-of-band connections. So there you have it, the explanation about this particular device, the Cisco 2960 series switch.